Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I thought I would do a Christmas tag, and I was tagged by Katie the Grader to do the Winterlicious tag. Thank you, Katie, for tagging me. I know you're a fellow Houstonian, which I think is really neat because there's, there's several of us now. Not too many, but just a couple. Anyhow, this tag is a tag that was originated by a couple of people, but Miss Crystal M actually combined several different tags into one tag, and that's the one that Katie did, so that is the one that I'm going to do. But let me pull it up so that I have it visible. And first up, do you start Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? I don't like to wait till the last minute, primarily because I have children, so it's really hard to wait till the last minute and then have them with me while I'm out shopping, those 2 days before Christmas. So I like to do everything beforehand. Number 2, which do you like better, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? I really and truly can't choose because they both mean different things. They mean different sets of family. Since my family is divorced, I have 2 sets of parents and my husband has 1. So Christmas Eve and Christmas Day kind of, it all just kind of runs together because they mean different families. And we like to attend midnight mass, so that would actually be my favorite thing of all, whether, I'm spending time with my families on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, it would be Christmas Mass, which is, midnight Mass for us, but that is what Christmas is about for us, so I enjoy that because it's, the story of Christmas, our religious way, I guess. Number 3, when do you put up the Christmas tree and who decorates it? We put up the Christmas tree the weekend of Thanksgiving, so after Thanksgiving is finished that Thursday, typically Friday we spend the day putting it up. This year we were in a major rush because my daughter just could not wait. She was like, we need to do this and we need to do that and we need to get the lights up and we need to put that up and the tree needs to be up. I mean, she was like 100 miles an hour, so we had it done by like Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. Who decorates it? Well, we have an artificial tree, so my husband and I put it up, spread the branches and all that stuff. And then I let my children decorate where they could reach down, and then I filled the top portion in, and then my husband put the star on the tree. And now there are decorations from about halfway up the tree because my son has removed the ones from the lower section. So our tree looks really weird. I mean, it's decorated like halfway up. But we have a really tall tree. It's like a 8 or 9 foot tree. I don't know. We have tall ceilings. So there's like 2 feet at the bottom where there's nothing. It's funny looking. Number 4, white lights or colored lights. I love both for different reasons. I love white lights the most, but I like red lights for like outlining things. It depends, if you're decorating your house, how you do things. I like green lights for bushes and stuff like that. So just, I like white lights the most though. Number 5, tell us your Christmas Eve traditions. Well, I already told you Christmas Eve midnight mass. There is a place here where a lot of retired nuns live. It's called Villa de Mattel, and it is in a area of Houston neighborhood that I grew up in. And they have a absolutely beautiful, it's a beautiful, huge house they live in, but they have their own chapel on the property. It's a very large property. It's like several acres in the center of Houston, which is, pretty big, and there's not a lot of land like that. But these nuns have this huge property there, and their chapel is absolutely gorgeous. It's got, you sit, it's not your typical Catholic church. You sit kind of facing the aisle. And then, it's these old wooden kind of raised seats, and every place has like a raised back. It's beautiful hardwood. But they have the most amazing midnight mass ever, and they've got like the choir of children that sing it. Usually it's like a boys choir that sing. The nuns themselves sing. It is absolutely gorgeous. So that's really pretty. But it is it's a private event, so it's by invitation only, and people, that or something. So gorgeous. Aside from that, there is just your typical Catholic midnight mass, which is always this, beautiful. They do the presentation of the baby Jesus and everything. So that's Christmas Eve tradition. Number 6, what tops your tree? We have a huge glittery silver star that tops ours. I like very kind of modern, whimsical Christmas decorations. So ours is like this huge silver star with all this glitter on it. Do you send Christmas holiday cards? I do, and I don't think I showed you guys my Christmas card this year. It's just my children. I waited until the last minute to actually order them because I kept thinking I'd get a picture of my husband and I, or my husband and I with the kids, to put on there, and I never did. Like, all the holiday parties we went to early on, Thanksgiving, nothing. It was like, it's hard to get a picture of my husband and I, because typically I'm the one taking the pictures. So I'm very rarely in pictures, and then when I am, it's usually just one of us because the other one's taking it. So I did not get around to doing that, but my Christmas card is just my children, and I will have to show that to you guys pretty soon. I didn't share that with you guys. Number 8, do you attend any holiday parties? I do. I showed you the Rent the Runway dress that I wore for my mother's Christmas party, which is her annual Christmas party. That was fun, but we also attend several other ones that friends and some family members have also. Number 9, do you decorate the outside of your house or just the inside? I won't take any credit for decorating the outside of my house. That purely belongs to my husband, and my daughter actually helped him a lot this year. I don't know if she so much has helped as just created more work for him to do, but they kind of did that. I was really sick, so there was no way I could go outside to do anything. Number 10, do you have a Christmas holiday tradition? Naturally, everything we do would be considered a Christmas or holiday tradition, just because, you create these things that you do that you just do and, repeat every year, and they're probably no different from anything that anybody else does. A lot of it, stems around Santa or keeping Santa alive, the elf, and keeping the elf, up and going, which our elf, my husband, put him somewhere and he kind of slid down onto a flat surface, and so my daughter was like, oh my gosh, what happened to that elf? He's dying. And I'm like, oh, he's asleep. I said, be quiet, he's asleep. Why is he laying down? I said, he's sleeping, he's sleeping. And then when she left the room, he picked him up and moved him around. It was so funny because she's just like, oh my gosh, he's dead. But he slid kind of down onto the surface. It was funny. So that elf, Santa, of course, the Christmas story that as Catholics we are taught and we learn. What else? There's so many things that I want to do, but my kids are so small still. Baking cookies is always fun. I let my daughter do that. My son is too small for that, but I think he might enjoy it a little this year. So just little things that I know as they get older I can incorporate, but right now they're so little. Really, this is Eva's kind of first Christmas where she's so aware of everything. Last year she was really aware of things, but I think this year it's more impactful because it's more meaningful because she's just older. Let's see, where am I? Which holiday do you celebrate? Christmas. Number 12, what are your plans for the holidays this year? Wow, these are really repetitive. I told you that earlier. Number 13, candy cane or gingerbread men. I love the way candy canes look, but I really am not a fan of them. I prefer gingerbread men all the way. What's your favorite Christmas song? My favorite Christmas song, hands down, every time it comes on I have to sing it. I love the song. I mean, with all my heart. It's like my favorite is Last Christmas by Wham, or George Michael, if you will. Absolutely love it. I know Taylor Swift did a new cover of it, but nothing compares to me, for me, as the original one by George Michael. Number 15, what is at the top of your wish list this Christmas? This is funny because this is something that everybody's been asking me. My husband, my sister-in-law, and my mom are like, what do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. My husband just asked me, and really, my answer to him was, don't worry about it. I really just want to get, everybody else out of the way, get through it, and, that's that. I haven't even shopped for my husband because it's just it's difficult when you have 2 children. It's so hard to just, get out there and shop like you would if you were just by yourself, because you have to coordinate, somebody to watch them, and then, you have to go, and it's so time consuming. Typically, we just go, my husband lets me get what I want, and I let my husband get what he wants, and that's our Christmas gifts to each other. But as far as a list, I mean, there are so many, like, I know I need a wallet. I need a new wallet. I don't have a decent wallet. And then, just little things, like I've got, like, list of lipsticks that I really want from Sephora, eyeshadows, blushes, little things like that. I don't know. I don't think I'm very hard to shop for, but then people tell me that I am. But then I'm like, but you can go into Sephora and get anything, and I would love it. You know, I mean, it's one of those things. So I don't really know. Aside from, you know, a really nice wallet that I really do need, there's a lot of things that I want, you know, but they're higher end, like ticket, you know, big ticket items. Let's see, 16, hot cocoa or apple cider? Apple cider, although I do like hot cocoa, but apple cider or wassail, which is like hot apple cider. It's pretty much the same thing, but I just prefer wassail. Snowboarding or skiing, neither. I am not the adventurous type at all, like at all. I'll watch, and I would love to go, you know, skiing, if you will, just to be in that environment, but not actual ski. Like, I would just be the one reading the book the entire time, but enjoying the snow nonetheless. Number 18, have you ever gone ice skating? I have, and it's just not for me. I don't really care for it. We went to the Galleria, like, one year to go ice skating, and I know they do it, like, downtown. They do this frozen pond, and you can go ice skating downtown, like, you know, with the buildings and everything, but it's just, I don't know, if it requires me to work so much and then there's the chance that I might fall and hurt myself, it's just not going to happen. Like, I guess, like, too cautious of a person. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I had grown up doing it, I would enjoy it more, but I just, whatever. Does it snow where you are? No. I live in Houston. I think I told you guys that. It does not snow here at all. We're lucky if we get cold weather at this point. It's still 80 outside, and it's Wednesday before Christmas, although we are getting a cold front. But snow, it has snowed probably 4 times since I was little. One time in like 84 that I can remember clearly, where there was snow everywhere and my sister and I actually played outside in the snow. Aside from that, it's like little snow and it's like little rain, like sleet storms. But the truth is Houstonians don't know how to act in the snow, so it would be horrible if it snowed like that, because we just, we would go crazy. And by crazy, I mean we don't know how to drive in it, we don't know how to deal with it. Our homes are not built to sustain snow, our buildings are not built to sustain snow. I don't even think the runoff that we could deal with that very well, so crazy. Number 20, favorite Christmas holiday movie. My absolute favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch with Jim Carrey. That is, like, I love that movie. I love the Who's. I think they're so cute. The way their, you know, hair and everything is decorated, their little clothes. Love that movie. And then I was going to tag several people, but they're already tagged. Katie already tagged them when she tagged me. So I will just leave it at that with the people that she tagged. Emily Clark, Teresa from Brunette Beauty Blogger, and then my friend Jan from Jan Mia, who I would, you know, like to see do this too. So thank you so much for watching, and Merry Christmas to you guys. I know I will talk to you guys before Christmas and all, but just Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope y'all are safe and happy and, you know, healthy, like I always say. But I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.